Hey guys, what's going on? Mike back again here. I know it's been a while, but lately I've kind of been in the mood to maybe do a little more updates with music and whatnot, vinyl that I've picked up, CDs, cassettes, and maybe some other things. I don't know. But popping back into the old YouTube spectrum here and seeing where that takes me. I still have subscribers, so anyway, but we'll see how many views this gets. So, to those who are watching, cheers, and let's get started with some records here. So, these first two I picked up, they're nothing real special or anything. They're just both 12-inch singles that I got at a local place here. I think I paid, yeah, prices are still on the bags here, $5 a piece for these. But the guy did cut me a deal. I bought a jazz box set as well that was still sealed, which I'm not going to get right now. But so the first one we got, little Dannii Minogue, Kylie's sister. This is her single Success. Not sure when this was released. Does it say on here that I can find quickly? 1992. So Dannii Minogue, Success. I've listened to a few of those. It's an all right pop track, nothing groundbreaking. I do kind of like 90s, early 90s pop music. There's just like a certain sound to it that pop music today doesn't have that I really like. So, and then the other one I got here is Digital Underground, No Nose Job. I have not spun this quite yet. I think I've heard this song though. Oops. But I do know, of course, the Humpty Dance and whatnot from Digital Underground, but good to have that in the collection. So I think I probably paid, when he cut me the deal, maybe $4 a piece for those. So anyway, moving on, I did go to kind of it was like a big indoor garage sale type thing that we have every so often here. And there was a few record booths, and I did manage to grab some vinyl here. So nothing too spectacular, but I was happy to pick these up anyway. First one we got here, I think this one was $1. Several of these were $1, and the rest these were all under $5. So first one we got, add to the Linda Ronstadt collection. This is her album Mad Love. I did not have this yet, so I picked that up. Really in good condition. Cover and the record both. So haven't listened to that one yet, so I'm not too familiar with it. And then we got Highway 101. I do believe this is a self-titled album. This is from 1987. So I'm not familiar with Highway 101. My girlfriend, though, said I should pick this up. So I did, and I trust her taste in music. So anyway, we will give that a listen eventually. I got a ton of music to go through. This one I have listened to. I finally put the needle on this last night. And I believe I paid $4 for this one. Weather Report, Night Passages from 1980. So really good stuff. The first track came on, and it was okay, but I really got into this album. Good Weather Report album, in my opinion. If you don't know them, jazz fusion band. Good stuff, though. Worth checking out. Highly recommended. So there we go. Another jazz fusion album I got there was Passport. This is their album Cross Collateral. I have heard some other Passport. So I thought I had another Passport album, but I guess maybe I sold it. So now I have this one. I don't know why I sold it. I remember liking it. But anyway, more jazz fusion for you right there. And what year was this released? 1975 on Atlantic. So good stuff. And this one was $3. And I guess it's just because it's just a little beat up, but the record is in pretty good shape. This is Yes, Close to the Edge. Great album. So for $3, I'll gladly pick that up. I'll gladly say yes to yes. So anyway, happy to add that to the collection. And then last but not least, this was $1. This was a Narada sampler number 1. I'm guessing easy listening, maybe just good background music. I have not put this on the turntable yet, but this has Michael Jones doing piano, Gabriel Lee doing guitar, and David Lance doing piano as well. So we shall see what this is all about. But yeah, Narada sampler number 1. All right, so let's go into some more recent pickups here. And a few of these I think might be just things I've been spinning recently. So first up, I'm going to butcher this band's name. The name of the album is Promethean Pathology, though. And the name of the band is Lycotonon. The way it's spelled out here. Lycotonon. I don't know. If I can pick up, probably not. But it's kind of like industrial black metal. Really good album, though. Sacred Bones record. No, sorry. Profound Lore is the label they are on. And I will show off the vinyl here. There we go. Very nice. So, and it comes in these nice poly sleeves, which is always a plus in my opinion. But really great album here. It came into my top 10 of last year, I would say. I'm trying to remember. I think it was number 8 is what I listed it at. So on Rate Your Music, use that app, or website. Really good album. If you like black metal, industrial, fusion, highly recommend this band. Good stuff. This just came in this week. This is Between the Buried and Me. Automata. God, why can't I speak? Meta. Anyway, on Sumerian Records, this is combining 1 and 2. They had an Automata 1 and an Automata 2. And this combines just both of them here. And this is kind of on a, believe, like a gray and black smokiness going on there. Yeah, I thought maybe it had some gold in there, but it doesn't. Well, maybe it's just a touch. So, on this side anyway. But good stuff. If you don't know, Between the Buried and Me, progressive metal band. Really good stuff. I highly recommend them. Probably one of my favorite bands. I always cite this band as the ones that got me into heavy metal or heavier music in general. So, way to go. Between the Buried and Me. Good stuff. Check that out here. And this band has blown me away. This is their first album, I believe. White Ward and Futility Report, I believe is the name of this album. And oh my gosh, if you like jazz and black metal, the combination of the two is flawlessly done here. It is amazing. Probably one of my new favorite bands out there. They really have just blown me away. They had an album come out last year, which I just have on CD. Saw this was being reissued on vinyl, green there, and had to pick it up. So very glad that I did. Highly recommend this band. If you're into jazz, if you're into metal, pick it up. Good stuff. Like I said, really blown away by them. Definitely in my top 20 bands, at least, I would say. It's a safe number to put out there, right? I don't like to do like my top 10 bands or top 5. It's always constantly changing. So anyway, so this next album here is an album I never thought I would get on vinyl. This is Showbread with their album Cancer. This has been out of print forever. For some reason, I decided to take a look on Discogs just to pop in, see if there was anything available. And there was a seller that had a couple copies of this, and he was selling them for like $30. So, and it was sealed. It was just some stock he found that he didn't realize he had. So I was gladly to throw my money at him and give me this album. This is a fantastic album, fantastic band. Showbread, they're kind of like elements of punk and metal. Really good stuff. Came out in the early 2000s, I want to say. And this album When did this come out? Came out a few years, maybe 2015. I don't know. That print is really hard to read, so I want to say 2015, but I could be wrong there. But good stuff here. And this came out this year. This is Utada Hikaru with her album Bad Mode. Japanese pop here. I'm not really big into Japanese pop, but there's something about her in particular that I do like quite a bit. And this release is fantastic. This was put out by Epic Records. I do believe this is a Japanese import. It did come with another sleeve that looks like a package that you would get in the mail, but no Obi strip or anything. But really nice packaging here. It has a book in it as well. Great pop album, in my opinion. Elements of pop, of course, jazz thrown in there, this atmospheric stuff going on from time to time. But one of the best pop albums I've heard in a while. And lately, pop music has just been really disappointing me. So, really glad this came out. And her voice sometimes, especially when she's singing in English, kind of has like a Lady Gaga, not all the time, but kind of a Lady Gaga tone to it. So, but highly recommend that. Give it a whirl if that sounds interesting to you. And here's another album of hers that I picked up earlier on last year. What is the name of this one? Deep River. So, also very nice packaging as well. I don't know if this was a Japanese pressing or not, but there you go. Just liner notes inside here, and yeah, it is a Japanese pressing because they always Japanese always use the those nice sleeves there. So, but also did not come with an Obi strip. So, but yeah, Utada Hikaru, Deep River. Good stuff. I probably like her newer one, Bad Mode, a touch more than I do that one. But anyway, and pick this up here. I don't know if you remember back in the early 2000s, there was like a bunch of, I don't know, I remember seeing them at like, kind of at the front counter of like music stores like Warehouse Music or CD Warehouse or any of those places. There was always these album samplers from Head Candy floating around. So I was kind of feeling nostalgic because I had a few of those back in the day on CD. Found this one on vinyl. This is just house music from the early 2000s, but really good stuff. Spun this again last night, listening to it on headphones. Oh my gosh, there was so much dynamic stuff happening in some of these songs here. I haven't listened to an album on headphones, and I don't know why, in years. So I'm going to have to start doing that more because there was so much more that I was, realizing through the music. It was really, really phenomenal. So this is Deeper. Head Candy presents Deeper. So anyway, we are kind of, I'll just leave it at that for right now. I'm going on 13, almost 14 minutes here. So I hope everyone's doing well out there. This was just a quick update. I should be back doing some more of these here in the near future. So I want to kind of get back in the swing of things here on YouTube. So anyway, hopefully I still have some some people who are watching, but we shall see. So anyway, guys, take care and happy spinning. All right.